Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the global Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today. Now, one thing's for certain, right? You can't threaten to kill a Black man, scream the N-word, and then act shocked when he chooses not to die politely. Because silence in the face of racism is not just peace, but it's surrender. And this man, he wasn't about to surrender. Now, today's story is a mirror, a disturbing yet all too familiar reflection of what it means to be Black in a world where white supremacy still walks around without shame and somehow still expects protection when things go south. Now, let me take you back to the scene, right? A store, just another day, and a Black man going about his business until a racist couple decided he was the problem. Now, first, the woman, the white, aggressive, and loud, she starts spewing the N-word like it's 1825, and we're picking up cotton instead of picking groceries. And what does the Black man do? Nothing, right? He doesn't respond, he doesn't retaliate, but he stays calm. And then, as if summoned by the spirit of white fragility, a partner, another white man, escalates. And not just with slurs, but with a death threat. Says, and I quote, "I will kill you, N-word." Now stop there. Sit with that. That's not just a slip of tongue. That's not a heat of the moment. That is a terroristic threat backed by centuries of racial violence, from the police shootings to the casual murders that never make the headlines, right? And that's when the Black man fought back. And let me say this clearly, right? I don't glorify violence. I don't promote it, but I do understand self-defense, especially when someone's life has been threatened. And you see, what's funny, and by funny I mean infuriating, is how quickly this man went from "I will" to "I love you." Yes, you heard that, right? After the confrontation, after his words caught up with him, the white man who moments ago was full of hate suddenly says, "I love you." Let's check this video out.
You not help her. Yeah, you're not doing shit. Don't talk. Don't talk. I'll stop your fuck up. All right, enough. Woo! 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 I tried to help you. 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 I love you, dude. I tried to help you. Stop, girl. Stop. I tried to help you. I tried to help you. You. Me. Don't touch 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 me. How about that? Yeah. I'm not gonna do. Stop, bro. Yo, let him go. Let him go. They tired. They tired. Whoa. Yo, shoot.
And you know what upsets me is that you don't get to weaponize white rage and then hide behind white guilt. You don't get to threaten Black life and then plead for grace once your violence is returned. Because this isn't love, right? It's manipulation, it's cowardice, it's the same tired tactic of every racist who thought that they could dish it out and never face the consequences. Now, as a Black South African, this isn't just a US problem. This is a global pattern. We've seen it here during apartheid and still even today, right? From the Karens at Woolworths to the CEOs who cross the street when they see a Black boy in a hoodie, racism is alive. And it just wears better branding, but at its core, it's still the same poison. And this story and this incident, right, is just another example of how that poison spills over. White people who scream slurs and issue death threats cannot play the victim when someone finally says, "Not today." Because let's be honest, right? If the roles were reversed, if a Black man screamed, "I will kill her," the police would have shown up in riot gear. Fox News would be foaming at the mouth. There'd be no "I love you." only handcuffs and hashtags. And I do believe that the story is not about who threw the first punch. It's about who threw the first threat, who weaponized racism, and who thought that they could drag us back into history and walk away with it. So to the couple in that store, you didn't just pick a fight, but you picked a legacy of violence you thought would never fight back. And to everyone watching, especially those who look like me, you don't owe silence to your oppressor. You don't owe peace to those who threaten your life. Self-respect, self-defense, and dignity in the face of danger, those are not crimes. They are survival. So this wasn't just about a fight in a store. I do believe it's about what happens when Black people say enough. Not with hashtags, not with petitions, but with resistance. Because sometimes survival is the loudest protest of all. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. I really want to hear what your thoughts are on this, and while you're at it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.